Hmm. Hey, family. How do you know when it's time to let some things go? When have relationships, commitments, stuff, and things reach their expiration date? My name is Patsy White, and this is another 3-minute ministry to motivate your month. I started a new series several days ago called How to Reassemble the Pieces of Your Life Post-Pandemic. I lettered them. A was acknowledge your losses. B was build new routines. C was create meaningful moments. And today is D, the fourth session, which is discard the unimportant. You know, Hebrews 12, verse 1 and 2 says in the King James, wherefore, seeing we are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and every sin that so doth easily beset us, and let us run with patience this race set before us, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of God. You know, in the Amplified, the writer of Hebrews says, stripping off every unnecessary weight, and tells us, looking away from that will distract us. You know, we can't rise if we're weighed down. So what I want to learn, what I want to say is about discarding the things that are unimportant. And this is the key. The more we know what our purpose is, the less we will allow things that don't support that purpose in our lives. I'll say it again. The more we know what our purpose is, the less we will allow things that don't support that purpose in our lives. So relationships. So relationships can be a drain, and they can pull us off purpose. One of the things that I've learned in my own life is that it's not so much that I've had to jettison people, they say cut them off. It's that I've had the wrong expectation about that person and had them in too close in my innermost circle. Now, some people, they will leave because they don't like the change, but other people, they adjust. So relationships, do they line up with our purpose? Um, let's see. Oh, commitments. Yeah. So commitments. Have you been in a commitment for the last 30 years? It may be draining. It may be not in your purpose because you're not growing in it. So if opportunities to volunteer or serve don't give us growth opportunities, it may not be along the lines of our purpose. And that's between you and God. Stuff and things. Stuff and things. Yeah. So back up the truck, unload the house, get the stuff out the attic, out of the basement, out of the garage, if you have, out of the storage shed in the back or the storage you're renting. Do you have boxes of things you haven't opened in 2 moves? How about the closet? Is it so packed you can't get clothes in there? Shoes? So unburden yourself. If God said, I want you to move next month, would you be able to do it? So something to think about. And finally, discard negative emotional and mental thoughts. We know what those do in terms of our calling. So, family, you get the picture. We get to discard. In the process of reassembling the pieces of our life, we get rid of the things that we don't want in our future. And we can do that because we're still in semi or quasi quarantine. So I encourage you to go ahead, take an inventory and remove anything in your life that's just not working. God bless you. If this is helpful, post below, please make a comment or forward or share it with someone. And I appreciate you listening. I'll see you tomorrow.